Hello everybody! We will talk about the length or len function of strings and lists. The len function takes an object and returns the number of elements in it. It can take a string and return the number of characters in the string, but it should return the number of elements. So this is very simple. The only thing is that I don't have any parentheses here and I'm asking for the output. So if I am in the objective mode, if I give this and I run it, you get 13. This counts all of the characters, including the spaces. So let's say if I have a simple string, len of x, y, z, I have 3. But if I have this string, len of x, y, z, with spaces before and after the characters, it's starting and ending with a space. So if I count the number of characters, so it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the space does matter here. You have to keep in mind that it will definitely not give you an output if you have it in a file. But if you have a print and enclose this whole len function in the print, it will give you the output. So if I save and hit F5, it gives me the same output. The only main concept here was that first you include spaces. The other thing is that if you have 1, 2, and 3, when you're counting the length, it will start from 1, 2, and 3. But what if you say what the index of z is in the string? If you check the index of z, then it will give you 0. So the indices are counted starting from 0, but the length is counted starting at 1. And also you can get help from Python documentation. So if you say Python len function, so I'll look at Python 3.4 documentation, and I can see that there is a len function. There are other built-in functions also, but len is one, and it returns the number of items of an object. The argument can be a list or a tuple or anything. Also, if you go here, this Python tutorials point link is also a good link. It gives you help on different Python concepts. List-len is one of the concepts. They have one example where they have a list. So let's try this out. So here I will just use one list. So list 1 has one integer, another string, and another string. So you can see if you have len of list 1, it will return 3. The number of items in the list is 3. The good thing about lists is that each item is very formally separated with a comma, which is not the case with the string. So here we can say that the number of items is 3 here, but there's no separator here. Only one character is considered as an item in the string. The good thing about lists is that each item is very properly separated with a comma, and we can easily find the number of items here. And the confusion comes in the list where there is an empty space. Some people may not count the space and may end up saying that this one and this one both have the same number of items, but that's wrong. So that was everything you need to know about this question. You can easily say that because I'm asking for the output, that it means it is in injective mode. So you'll get an output which is 13 here, and you can count these empty spaces as well. If you want to count the code in the script mode, then you should have it enclosed into a print statement. So I gave you a study guide that doesn't have the answers on it so that you can try out and see what the answers are. But I've also posted the answers in a separate document on Blackboard. So hopefully this will help, and let me know if you still have any other questions. Thank you.